Okay, so we're in, guys. This is the house we're going to close down today. You can see that it doesn't take a lot of stuff to get the job done. The first thing you want to do is locate your breakers. In this case, there's two boxes. This is actually an older box. And what you want to do first is shut your water heater down and your pump. And this panel here, I don't think the pump is still on this one, but we're going to shut that off just for peace of mind. And then we'll go downstairs and go to the pump and the pressure tank. Okay, so down here, I usually shut the pump off on this one too. And I leave the other breakers on so I can see what I'm doing. You're going to want to drain the pressure off from here. You can see your pressure gauge right here. So you're going to want to open these valves. Open this one. This is just where the water first comes up out of the ground. You're going to want to let that go until the pressure comes down. These little frost plugs, I take the frost plugs off. Pressure will come down on that. I probably should have waited on that one. Alright, let's let the pressure go down a little bit. Alright, we'll speed the process up. You guys, I'll put you back on my head. That pressure's coming down now. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little impatient. I usually wait for that all to drain out. Being Saturday, I'm in a little bit of a hurry to get this done and get back to the house. There she goes. Alright. Now, we'll continue to the outsides. I usually shut off. Outside faucets. Another frost plug here. I'm the only one that comes by here, so I just leave the plugs there. Yeah, frost plug here. And then you can hear the water starting to drain back down through the system. And I got one right here. I don't know if I'm very good. Alright, well, I guess I'll find that later. Okay, so this part's all good. Just got to take this off. I'm tired, I guess. There she goes. Spin that off till it comes out. Make sure you don't lose these gaskets, guys. And I'll have a new filter for that when I come back. And that should be all set there. Turn that back on. That will get that little bit more extra water out of there. Okay, so down here is all set. We'll go back up to the highest bathroom in the house. Almost forgot a couple of frost plugs down here. There's one there. And there's one right up between here. Kind of hard to get to. Lift the pipe up a little bit if that helps you. Two. And one here. There's one there. Open that up. And that'll drain that water out. 2 more frost plugs right here. Alright, now we'll go up to the bathroom, guys. Oh, I almost forgot. You want to get all your drains open up down here. I've been around for a while, so I just open up whatever drains are in the house to get all the water coming back down. And then we're going to want to drain this tank here too. Get that draining. Okay guys, now I almost forgot these 2 drains here. So now you get all the pipes that are starting to drain. Your hot water tank's draining. Your pump's all shut off. The electricity's shut off, so you don't have to worry about burning the elements off out in your tank. Okay, so this is the upper bathroom. Just want to turn your hot and your cold water on. You can hear it all draining back down inside. And then you're gonna, because of that elbow in there, that trap, you're gonna want to put, a fair amount of, that should be plenty. That way it'll drop down into the trap and it'll be antifreeze in there instead of water. And the toilet, shut the fill valve off. Give it a flush. And what's in there will go down, and what's in the tank here will go back into the toilet. Okay, I just leave this stuff off. Just like I said, I'm the only one that comes back here. And the only thing I forgot, guys, is I did not bring a bucket to drain this water into. So I'm going to have to go right into the bathtub with it. These pumps you can get. This one was about 60 bucks, but it saves a lot of time as far as draining toilets out on the backs of the tanks. And go ahead and turn your hot and cold on here, and that will drain those pipes. All the water will fall back down to the basement, the lowest spot. And that's it on that. I think that if I just, alright, take your tank hose off to your tank here, if you can. There'll be a little bit of water in there, and that baby's on there. There we go. Okay. If there's anything in there, we'll turn this air tank on. Just give it a little shot of air. And I usually hitch this back up. fill it, but I'll put enough antifreeze in here so that won't bother. And a lot of times, guys, I have to open this house up at least once. Between 1 and 3 times normally. They come back to go skiing in the winter. So I like to get a little bit more of that water out. There we go. Like I said, I usually bring a rag to do this and a bucket, and I totally forgot all about it. So I'll get a little bit more water out of there. Alright, then put the water right to it, the old antifreeze. Lift it flat a little bit and you'll see it come down the holes. Put a generous amount in there so it doesn't freeze in the toilet. There we go. And dump some down the bathtub. Fair amount there. Okay, this bathroom's all set, guys. We'll come out here and turn the water on. Dump some down for the trap. That should be plenty there. Refrigerator. Want to make sure those are open. They've got a rag in there. Keep it open, otherwise they'll mildew and stink. And then we'll go downstairs to the next bathroom. This one's going to be the same way. Turn on your hot and your cold. You can hear the water draining down through. Enough in there to let you fill up the trap good. Same with this. Turn on the hot and the cold. It'll drain down through a little bit for the pipe, just in case there's a low spot. And then we'll do the toilet. Again, close down your fill valve. Give it a flush. This out. Handy dandy sucker. Alright, what am I thinking? Should have done the tub last. I wasn't thinking, guys. I got my mind somewhere else today, I guess. One more time. On the back. Get a little bit more out of here. You're going to want to take most of that out of the back here if you can, guys. The less amount of water you got in there, the better off you're going to be. Okay, that should do it. Let's get one more for good measure. If you think that might be filling up, guys, make sure that your shut-off valve works. Sometimes you shut them off and they don't shut off all the way. I'm gonna take this one off like this. A little bit of water in that one. Okay, blow that out a little bit. Reconnect it. Make sure it's on there good and straight. Right, and then some in the back. A little lift. See it come down the holes. Some in there. And I'll get a little bit more and dump in this tub. Hold on. Make sure you get these started straight, guys. You'll be able to tell. And then crank it right up pretty good. Shouldn't need any pliers. Okay. So, because I had a little bit of water on it, make sure that's better to use too much than not enough, guys. And there's some for the tub. What I messed up, should do that last. I'm getting in a hurry, guys. Okay, next is the sink here. You can hear the hot running down. Hot and cold. Leave it in the middle. Leave it up. Take your sprayer off. Pull that right up and you'll see the water. See it going down? All going down. And just leave that right up. Anywhere is fine. Alright. And then dump a little bit on the drains. So there's the kitchen sink. Next is the washing machine and the dishwasher. So just take the front two plates off from this dishwasher in this case, and then just take your little fill line and loosen that up till it comes all the way off. And that way, if there's any water in there, it will drain out. I don't know if you guys can see in there or not. It's pretty dark. Alright, there's a little bit of water. You see it come out on the floor. And just take your gear to it a little bit on each side. Get that out of there. Okay. Just pull that out a little bit. There. A little bit inside the here. So that's the dishwasher, guys. Come over here. It's still on. I usually blow these out too. That one, give it a little shot of air inside the solenoid. Yeah, see, pretty dirty come out. Now usually what I do, guys, because it's so much easier, is I take this bottom one off and put that one back on first. Okay, can hear the water. See, if you don't do this, that water will freeze up and then you'll have cracked pipes or maybe worse. Alright, there's that one. I'll blow that one out. Alright, let's put this one back on first. Snug it up. And then the top one's easier to put on last, so that's why I do it like that, guys. Just to make it, whatever makes going, you know, make it easier for you to do. By all means, do it. Okay, that should be good. Again, don't forget to you know, put something in your refrigerator so it doesn't get moldy. Unplug it. They do that before they leave. Everything's all good here now, guys. Let's take one last look downstairs. That's why I leave the most of the breakers on so I can see. This hot water tank is still draining. It's almost empty, and it's not warm, so I know that. Except for the water coming out of it. So I know she's not on anymore. Alright. So we're all set down here, guys. And I'll just have to remember to get a new filter for that before it come back. And I always hate to have the water go right on the floor like this, but that's the way we've always done it. Frost plugs are all out. Leave that water on. That way anything coming down through will drain. And we should be all good down here, guys. Oh. Never liked that. So steps are doozy. So we got the bathroom upstairs, the sink, the bathroom down here, both tubs, this sink, the washing machine, and the dishwasher is all we do here, guys. So that's going to be it. I'll come back in and get my tools in just a second. Then I come out and I flip both mains off on the power and take care of my junk, and that's all there is to it. Closing that up, guys, it'll save you a lot of money if you know you guys happen to go out of town, or you know, if you leave a house up here in Vermont, it's going to freeze up if you don't leave the heat on. And with the water going, you know, if you have a break in the middle of the winter, man, it's really going to cost you some major money. So I agree with these people shutting it down. They turn all the heat off, all the water's off. They don't have to worry about that. But you know, when I turn it back on in the middle of the winter, sometimes you do get some stress cracks because of the temperature difference. And these people here, real nice people. I've been about 3 years or so with these guys, and I don't know how many times I've closed and reopened this house. And then up the top, I usually bring my little Japanese mini truck with me, 4-wheel drive, and I ride up there, and I'll have to close that cabin down next. Not as big of a deal up there as it is here, and the temperatures aren't getting as cold as what they predicted, so we'll be back to do that as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope that helped you guys out. Any of you people that are looking to close a vacation house or a summer house down. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.